The Vanishing Village. Part 1. The Arrival. The bus dropped Clara at the edge of a dense forest, its engines sputtering as it disappeared down the winding road. She adjusted her backpack and stared at the sign ahead. Welcome to Black Hollow. The letters were faded, and the wood was splintered, as if no one had bothered to maintain it in decades. Clara had come to this remote village to research her thesis on forgotten communities, but something about the place felt off. As she walked down the overgrown path, the trees seemed to close in around her. The air grew colder, and the only sound was the crunch of leaves under her boots. Finally, she reached the village square. It was eerily silent. The houses were intact, their windows dark and lifeless. A single swing creaked in the breeze at the edge of the square. Clara approached the nearest house and knocked. No answer. She tried the door, it was unlocked. Inside, the table was set for dinner, the food long rotted. A cup of tea sat on the counter, still warm to the touch. Her heart raced. Where is everyone? Just then, she heard a faint whisper behind her. She spun around, but no one was there. The whisper grew louder, echoing in her ears. Sounded like a name, her name. Clara. She bolted out of the house and into the square. The swing was still moving, but now there was a figure sitting on it, a child, their back to her. Clara froze. The child turned slowly, their face obscured by a shadow. Don't be afraid, the child said, their voice hollow and distant. They're waiting for you. Before Clara could respond, the ground beneath her feet began to tremble. The houses around her started to blur, as if they were dissolving into the air. The child vanished, and the whisper grew into a deafening roar. Clara screamed as the world around her went black.